Hey, Dr. Uhrmacher here. Wanted to give you a little shout out here for what I have going on. Sent out an email a couple of days ago with some earth-shattering news, and if you are here, that means you are one of the ones that was invited. And so what I'm doing, one of my programs is my patient retention formula. I believe, if I think back correctly, it's the first program that I started with when I started doing consulting. Because hands down, and I call it patient retention when it encompasses a lot more things, because you actually get more referrals because you're taking care of the retention side, so those people start to refer more. But it's my patient retention formula, and like I said, it's the first one that I ever put together. It's evolved since then, obviously, but it's the most important thing that every doctor should be doing in their practice, because it's 5 times more expensive to get a new patient than it is to just retain the current patients that you have. But I'm also going to tell you, it's the hardest program to get doctors to maybe accept and to implement, because it's not sexy, it's not flashy, it doesn't give you generally a, you start implementing today and you don't see massive results within a week. So it's really a hard one to get across to a lot of doctors, and yet it's the most important. I'm assuming that's probably the same for most patients. The most important things they should be doing are not that sexy. They're not that hard to do, and so it's not really something that you can convey to them. It's hard to sell to them. So what I'm going to be doing here, because you're invited here and you're at this video at this point, I'm going to, for a very limited time, I don't know how long I'm going to go about this, I'm just going to give it to you. The whole thing, no obligations, it's not a trial, it's nothing else. All you have to do is sign up and you get it, and that's it. And you'll get it, if you sign up, you'll get it for the duration as long as you want it. So there's, like I said, there's no trial. You don't have to say, what's in it, sign up and you just get it. It's that simple. And what's included with it is the patient newsletter. The patient newsletter really is the hub of patient retention. It's that monthly communication with your patients. And I'm going to tell you, you absolutely need to be sending this through regular mail, USPS mail, out to each of those patients. Because email, again, this is a whole nother subject, and I've done trainings on this. Email does not have the deliverability. You're just a click away, whatever it is. Also, with direct mail now, fewer and fewer things are in the mailbox. So you can have their attention every time, every month. So you should be sending that every month by regular mail. And you'll get it in a color format. I'll give you the contact details of the printer I use and all of my current members use, because I believe it's probably the cheapest you can get it. And he also knows how to handle it. So he's just going to hold your hand and walk you through it. I've been working with him for 3+ years, and he just does an amazing job. So you have that you should be sending by regular mail. You can also send that by email. But again, it's not a substitute for that direct mail piece. Okay? Now, the other things you're going to get is, and there's a couple of ways you can go about this. The second one is a weekly email. It's different than the regular monthly newsletter. It's shorter blurbs that we send out. It's all the things that your patients already want. It's on diet, exercise, weight loss, strategies to make their lifestyle easier. It's all those little things. It's the top search things on the internet is really what it is. And so we give them little things, and it's all customized. Now, again, 2 ways. I put you on the list. You get all of these emails, okay? So you have 2 choices at this point. One, you can just take that email, you can put it into your own autoresponder if you have it, and you can send it out. You can customize it however you want. The other thing is, which I highly recommend, and the majority of my doctors do it this way, is I send it for you. And all that is, because I just click one button, I set it up, and when I send it to you, I can send it to your entire list as well. And I just simply customize it, and I put it's from you, it's got your name on it, it comes from your email address, it looks like it's coming from you. And the reason I tell you that is because it's done, it's out the door. Most of the time, well, I'm going to say that every time that this patient retention strategy fails, it's because it doesn't get done. All right? There's no other excuses for it. You can have a really poorly written emails and everything else, and if you just do them, if you just get them out every single week, and then you just get your newsletter out every single month consistently, your practice will grow. The majority of doctors will double their practice, especially now when times are a little bit tougher. It's harder to get new patients. What if you can get all those patients to come in one more time, two more times? Do the math on that and tell me about that revenue if this type of strategy doesn't work. And I normally charge $297 a month for this program. And like I said, you're going to get it for free, no strings attached, no credit card required, nothing. You just sign up for the members area. It's a membership site, and it's yours. So those are the two things that are two top things that are included, is the patient newsletter and then the weekly email, which again, you have a choice of how you do that. I send it to you regardless. You can send me your list in an Excel form or a CSV, and I plug it into the system and it just sends it for you. It's got your name on it. They think it's coming from you. Now, some of the other little bonuses that I included in this with are a couple of different types of letters. And these come, a little bit random, maybe every other month, maybe every third month, but they're patient reactivation letters. They are patient referral letters, stuff you can send out to your current patients, because this current list that you have right now, and the ones hopefully you continue to add to with new patients, is the most valuable thing you can have if you nurture it, if you create a relationship with these patients and actually do something with it. Otherwise, it's blue sky, all right? But if you nurture it and if you communicate with them and build a relationship, there is so much money in your list that you have. And even if some of these people haven't been in a while and they're past their appointments, some of these people will reactivate. The other thing that I saw a lot happen with this is I actually had patients that used to see me and they quit coming in, but I kept communicating with them. They didn't come back, but they referred people to me. So I took care of them well enough, human being to human being. I'm not talking about treatment. There's all kinds of treatments. Hopefully I did a decent job of that as well, but I took care of them, as a person. And then I kept the relationship with them, and they referred people to me, even though they didn't come back. So it's an extremely powerful strategy. So there's the reactivation letters. There's the patient referral letters, again, to send out to that current list to try and stimulate referrals. There's, I come up with some different things as far as different types of birthday cards, holiday promotions. And so some of these random things throughout the year, you will also get as well. And again, no obligation for any of this. It's absolutely free for as long as you want it. All right, not for 12 months or anything else. It's just yours. So I would recommend clicking on the link below. Go over to the order form, get signed up. You'll see the confirmation stuff within usually 48, 72 business hours. If it's on the weekend, don't expect anything right away. But we'll get you plugged in. The first stuff usually takes about a week or two, to get you in, get you the information. It comes back, things along those lines, and we'll get you rolling. So if you have any questions on it, definitely let me know. Shoot me an email. Otherwise, just click on it, get the information, sort through it. If you want to use it, great. If you don't, that's fine too. It's not going to make any difference to me, but I want you to have the most powerful patient retention strategies in your hip pocket so that you can use them. You have no excuses why you shouldn't be growing the rest of this year. Okay? We'll talk to you soon.